If you're experiencing pelvic pain because of endometriosis, this video is for you. I'm going to be going through 4 different gentle exercises that can help reduce pain from endometriosis. I'm Dr. Alex Hill, your physical therapist for everything oncology and pelvic health. Let's get stretching. First, let's talk briefly about endometriosis and the role of exercise in managing your symptoms, especially your pain. Endometriosis is a condition where tissue similar to the endometrial lining that lines the uterus grows outside of the uterus throughout the pelvis and even in distant areas, and inflammation is also present. Endometriosis affects 1 in 10 people with a uterus around the world and can cause pelvic pain issues and problems with fertility. The pain can especially cause problems with going to the bathroom, having very painful periods, pain with sex and intimacy, and just trying to do your everyday activities like do work and chores. Moving on to exercise and endometriosis. So although there aren't a ton of high quality studies on exercising with endometriosis, we do know that exercise is safe and encouraged. Physical activity can help with pain relief and stress associated with endometriosis. All right, are you ready to start moving? All you need is a flat surface like your bed or the floor. I'll be using a yoga mat on the floor to show you the exercises. Now, as you do these movements, start in a pain-free range. A little discomfort's okay as we start to move the muscles and tissues and get more mobility, but you shouldn't be having any type of sharp pain. Start with slow and small movements as we go, and always check with your medical provider first before you start exercising. The first exercise that we're going to do is diaphragmatic breathing. This type of breathing helps decrease the nervous system's excitability, which helps manage and modulate pain. It's also important with mobilizing the pelvic floor muscles, which are often overactive and tight with endometriosis. As you breathe in, the diaphragm and pelvic floor muscles move down, and as you exhale, they both move up. So again, as you breathe in, they both move down. As you breathe out, they both come up. So they really do move together. And that's why this diaphragmatic breathing is so important and so helpful for your pelvic floor and for pain. All right, let's get on the mat. Place one hand on your belly, round around your belly button, and the other hand on your chest. As you breathe in, you're going to breathe into your ribs, into your chest, and into your abdomen. Pause and then exhale and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. As you do this, try to feel the pelvic floor move with your breath. You want to make sure that you're feeling your chest, your ribs, and your abdomen all moving. Let's go ahead and do 2 more. Breathe in nice and deep, and exhale. Breathe in and exhale. 1 more, breathe in and breathe out. The next exercise that we're going to do is trunk rotation. This is going to help get things moving, help with some of those adhesions and tightness that you have. We're going to start on your back, and you're going to have your knees bent, and then you're going to have your knees and feet together. I like to put my arms out to the side to kind of stabilize myself, but it also gives me a little bit more movement as I move my legs. Now, we're going to utilize our breath just like we just did with the diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to drop your knees over to one side and turn your head away from the knees. Breathe in as you come back up. Breathe out and drop your knees to the other side. Head goes to the opposite direction. You should feel a stretch in the lower abdomen and side of your trunk. Breathe in on the way up. Breathe out on the way down. Head goes to the opposite side. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent job. If you have pain going all the way, start in a smaller range. You don't need to go all the way over. So stopping a little bit short like this is going to be just as good, and you're slowly going to work your way into that larger range. Okay, we've got 1 more. Breathe in on the way up and out on the way down. Next up, one of my all-time favorite stretches, Happy Baby. Again, we're going to be lying on your back, and what you're going to do is gently bring your knees up towards your chest and out to the sides. You want your hands supporting your legs. You shouldn't be holding your head and your chest up. This should be relaxed. If this is too much pressure, you can always use a pillow or support yourself underneath your head. So we're just gonna stay here. If this feels like it's pretty easy for you, you're not feeling a lot of stretch in your inner thigh muscles, then you can go to the next level of holding up closer to your ankles. And again, your legs should be pretty relaxed in this position. Your hands are doing all of the work. As you're in this position, I want you to do the deep diaphragmatic breathing. So breathe in, pause, and then exhale through the mouth. Breathe in through the nose, nice and easy. And out. Good. Keep doing that deep breathing. As you do this exercise, I want you to also feel your pelvic floor letting go. I want you to feel it relaxing, like it's nice and heavy, and just opening up with this deep stretch. If holding it for a minute feels like it's too intense, then you can drop to 30 seconds, take a little break, and then go back into it. Or you can drop your legs down and just hold at your knees here. Or if that's uncomfortable, you can also hold behind your knees like this. All right, we're on to our last stretch, and that is called the cat-cow. You're going to be on your hands and knees for this one, and so if you do have pain in your knees, you can always use a pillow or a folded blanket or folded towel underneath your knees so that you have a little bit more padding. And if you have wrist pain, you can always fold a little hand towel and place your wrists on top of it so that instead of it being a 90-degree angle, it's a little bit angled. Your third option for your wrist is going to be going up onto your fist like this. All right, so in this position, you want your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees below your hips. You're going to breathe in as you round your back, and then exhale as you arch. Breathe in and exhale. Notice my head also moves with my spine. You want to drop your head as you round your back and lift your head as you arch. If doing this full range is uncomfortable for you, then you can start in a smaller range like this. You don't have to go all the way initially. Just start with a smaller range and then eventually get to that full range. At the bottom here where your back is arched, you should feel a little stretch in that lower abdomen. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Good. Let's do one more. Great job with these exercises. With endometriosis, it's important to keep up with pain management, and for you, that may include doing these and other stretches and exercises daily if they feel good for you. You can also do these stretches more often when you do have a pain flare-up. I hope you found these movements helpful to help manage your endometriosis pain. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything else pelvic health related.